What is up, guys? It's the Sound Alchemist, part of One Mind Syndicate, and today I'm back to talk about Warhammer 40K. This time, however, I'm going to be giving you a scenario to play Warhammer 40K 10th edition in a slightly creepier way. This is Warhammer 40K Zombie Mode, and it's best played with combat patrol armies. It doesn't matter how many people are playing. You could have a 1v1, a 2v1, a 4-player free-for-all. It doesn't matter because it's going to be really interesting because we're bringing in an NPC enemy to kind of make things more sinister. And it's basically going to be a horde of zombies popping up on the battlefield and just messing up the way the game is normally played. The goal of this game mode is to claim an objective in the middle of the board. So you want to go claim it and hold it, and whatever squad is holding the objective can actually take and move the objective with them. So you want to make sure you survive all 5 turns with this objective. However, you're going to be fighting your opponents, and your opponents will also be rolling to see where zombies come up. So at the beginning of every turn, whoever's not starting the turn rolls a d6, and whatever number you get signifies what type of zombie unit is coming onto the battlefield. So for example, you want to keep it thematic, so let's play Nurgle Demons / Nurgle Death Guard. On a roll of 1, 2, or 3, a unit of Poxwalkers will arise. So the enemy will then pick a position anywhere on the map and roll 2d6 and a scatter die, and that is where that unit pops up. It literally could be anywhere. It could be on top of your opponent's deployment zone. It could be right in the middle where the objective is, because zombies cannot claim the objective, but they could essentially just like hover above it and be used as a screen so that nobody can get it without having to decimate this unit of zombies. And yes, that is correct. You can also spawn a unit of zombies in close combat to your opponent or even yourself. So wherever the scatter die lands is how far they move from the position. It could be exactly where they want it, and you'll be stuck in combat with them. So obviously, on a roll of 1, 2, or 3, the weakest unit would be Poxwalkers. On a roll of 4 or 5, a unit of Plague Bearers comes up, or on that dreaded roll of a 6, a Great Unclean One can materialize into this world to just decimate. Or if you're feeling extremely nasty, Mortarion himself will arrive to just decimate the opponent. It really brings in an entirely different dynamic to this battle, because it's not just you versus your opponent. It's you versus your opponent and a hidden enemy. Zombies can arise from anywhere. Zombies stay on the map until they're completely destroyed, and they can also move. Generally, they'll move towards whatever they hear. And the way we kind of make it work in-game is whenever a unit shoots, they will move closer to that unit. Because obviously, if you have a unit of Space Marines firing their bolters, these things are loud, so the enemies will be attracted to that noise. So they'll move in the direction of that noise, which if you play strategically, you can essentially have a unit fire and kind of have a squad of zombies move closer to you. But if the enemy is right in between, they can get caught in close combat and leave you free to move about. It's really interesting because you never know what's going to happen. You never know what the die roll is going to be. You don't even have to use Nurglings. It's just zombie mode. It sounds better, so you want to play with zombies. You can also bring in like Khorne Demons, or you can even play the Age of Sigmar Night Haunts to make it like a ghost theme and just use the rules for like Nurglings, Plague Bearers, etc. It's all about just picking whatever you think is thematic and what will make the most fun out of this game. So at the end of the day, it's run, claim the objective, hold on to it for dear life, and survive. After 5 turns, there will be a ton of mayhem on the board, and I think it's better if you play a combat patrol type of army, because it's smaller and it's very synergistic. You can also just play Unbound and play whatever units you want, or even up the point value to 1,000 points. But I think the less amount of units you have, the more strategic and the more terrifying it becomes, because every loss is felt and you're scared to see where the zombies will come up next. They could literally be hiding behind terrain and they pop out at you, or they could be just littered on a playing field. The enemy might have thought they were just, dead, and it turns out they have arisen to attack you in the midst of the night. So this is a very fun, very thematic, very spooky type of way to play Warhammer 40K. We've been playing it for about 5 years, give or take, and it's really fun. It's just a way to kind of turn off your brain. Don't think too strategically, just bring whatever fun units you want and just see a bunch of enemies get turned into zombies. That's another rule we kind of added to it. Whenever an enemy unit dies, there's a potential for that unit to come back as a zombie. But if you don't want to play it that way, again, it depends on what you want to do. So if you think you have any other rules or anything you should do to help improve the gameplay of this type of zombie mode for Warhammer 40K, let us know in the comments. Or if you have another game type that you'd play with 40K that improves the game, please let us know as well. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got for this video. As always, guys, let us know your thoughts down below. Comment, like, subscribe, because that helps YouTube pretty much promote our videos to more people, and that means that it'll give us an opportunity to give you guys more Warhammer 40K videos each and every day. But yeah, that's all I got for today, guys. Thank you for listening, and as always, it's been the Sound Alchemist, part of One Mind Syndicate, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Oh, I did the